Good morning everybody and welcome back to another vlog. I have to say I am honestly so exhausted. I've been a bit rough today, to be honest. I woke up with a really sore throat. I don't even know if you can hear it, but yeah, we had a really long evening last night. It was at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so if you haven't already, go and check out that vlog because we had like the best evening. It was so great over there. I feel like I got a sore throat from like screaming and shouting so much at all the shows and stuff, but you know, it was a really good time. I absolutely enjoyed being at Mickey's Not So Scary, one of my favourite events here. It's pretty much just turned 12 o'clock and we're actually going to go and have a bit of a chill day at Hollywood Studios. I'm not sure how long we'll actually spend over there, to be honest, but there's a few things we still need to do over there, like MuppetVision and get on some rides and stuff. But today, my outfit, which I'm very excited about, is my Tower of Terror outfit. So I've got my Hollywood Tower Hotel ears. I actually got these at Disneyland Paris, and I think this may be the first time I've worn them. I might have worn them at Disneyland Paris, I can't even remember now, but I absolutely love these ears. I feel like Disneyland Paris has like the best ears, but that's something that Walt Disney World needs to up their game with. And then I've got my Tower of Terror t-shirt. I don't even know if you can see that, but yeah, so that is the plan for today. So let's go and make our way over to Hollywood Studios. Something I didn't point out in the last vlog, but they've actually redone all of these walls down here with this like new design. That's really cool. They done it literally in one day. Nice minibus this morning, or this afternoon actually, I keep forgetting what the time is. The queues don't actually look too bad over there as well. Like, to be fair, like 45 minutes for Rock and Roller Coaster ain't too bad. 60 minutes for Slinky, that's like the longest one right now. But even like Rise of Resistance, only 40. So yeah, I love to just like check the wait times before I go to the park and see what show times we want to go to. I love how you can just about make out Tower of Terror through the trees. So excited, my favourite ride. I just love the music when you walk in. It's just changed from go to stop. But yeah, I just love the music when you walk in. It's always such a good vibe. It gets you bopping down. Absolutely love it. I also really like these shops. We're going to go and pop into them because I feel like we've done the ones on this side. We haven't done the ones over here. So I do want to have a little look over there actually and see what there is. I love they've got this company called Otterbox and they do all of these like phone cases. These are the ones that like are MagSafe. You like that? I love the design on that. This throw here would be perfect for a Disneyland Paris night when you're waiting for the fireworks and it's cold. Just chuck that over you. How much is that? $70. But oh, that is gorgeous. Even just to like chuck at the end of my bed. Beautiful. I really like that. This is also so beautiful. I've actually gone and thrown away quite a lot of my cushions that were on my bed, and this is so nice. It's just like, it's so me. It actually would suit my room as well, I think. Oh, that is quite heavy though. This is such a nice coffee cup that they've got here. It's like ceramic, it's like smashable, so gotta be careful with it. But Hollywood Tower Hotel, I love that. I just wish they did it in plastic so I could use it at work, but I love that. I love this, but how on earth would you drink out of that? For me, there's actually not enough liquid. That's not a good size, but what a cute design. I'm actually still yet to have a Rice Krispie treat, but the ones that I like are the ones that are freshly made from Main Street Bakery, not really these ones here. Actually, all of this candy, I use at one snack credit. So if you're left with snack credits at the end of your trip, it's like the perfect place to go. Literally all of these are one snack credit. I actually miss the days when, for the old quick service plan, I used to have a thing where it used to be, if you had some like quick service meals, you could change your one quick service meal to 3 snacks. But they don't do that anymore, and that used to mean that you used to end your holiday with so much candy because you'd end up getting it from the shop. But them days are gone. Oh, I just love how peaceful it is today. You can tell the crowds are definitely going down this last week of August. I am literally starving right now. I'm ready for food, so we're gonna go and grab something. Actually, our first time stepping into this part of the park, but I don't think there's many days left with MuppetVision 3D. I do think this area is going to be changing very, very soon. Oh, and I love this Miss Piggy fountain, Miss Liberty. I just think this is one of the only quick services we haven't tried this trip at Hollywood Studios. So we're going to go into PizzeRizzo, grab a pizza, because I really, really fancy one of these pizzas right now. So they've got pepperoni and sausage pizza, pepperoni pizza, mushroom pizza, cheese pizza. Well, that's new, I think. A spicy Italian sausage sub, which is, I think, a plant-based option, vegetarian option, and then a meatball sub as well. So that's there. I've noticed that Disney at the front have not put their prices on. You have to look on the My Disney Experience app or go right up to like where the counter is to go and place your order. But that is the menu for PizzeRizzo. You got the dough, we got the cheese. Oh my god, and look at that, tomato loading zone. How have I never seen this area before? I love it. Oh my, that actually smells the best. I love this type of Disney pizza as well. I know it gets a little bit of hate, but this to me is like classic, great Disney pizza. You literally can't go wrong with it. It's that same pizza that you get over in Animal Kingdom at Pizzafari, which is literally just one of the best. I honestly love it. And here we are, our mobile order's ready. Pick up 4. I absolutely love what it looks like in here. It gives me proper New York vibes, and it's just like the best, proper like the New York style pizza. But I'll show you what I got. I made my little trio of things into a Mickey head shape. But you've got the sausage and pepperoni pizza. This never ever is a bad meal. Like, this pizza is so good. I love how thick and doughy it is. You don't really get many pizzas like this in Disney, like compared to like Blaze Pizza, which is a thin pizza. This is like so nice and doughy. You also get, which is a bit different, a Caesar salad, which I love to have, especially on a hot day. And then obviously I had to go for some more alcohol, which, you know what, I never would do this without being on the quick service dining plan, but it's just so worth getting some alcohol while you're at it. So this here is a frozen Italian margarita, which has some limoncello in it, orange juice, lime, and a sweet and sour like tequila kind of thing. So very, very excited to go and give that a go. The non-alcoholic version was this one here, which was a frozen peach Bellini, which also looks really amazing. That's better than the one we had in Italy when we drank around the world. If you haven't already, check out that vlog when we drank around the world. We've got a limoncello, but this is very strong. I actually really like it though. That was just as good as always. Love it there. This bit here is such a hidden area. Like, oh, I've never seen that. Huge Kermit painting up there. It's actually so hidden. Like, there's no one around here at all. Animals here. It's all been painted. Paint splodge. Kermit and the Miss Piggy clock. I guess we better do it, just in case it's the last time. MuppetVision 3D.
We have no phone.
Oh, it's definitely looking a lot fresher in here. I think they've actually got brand new seats. Pink MuppetVision 3D glasses on. That has got to be one of the most random shows ever, but yeah, I feel like it's time for that to retire. I feel like it's done its time. I can imagine when it started, when like 3D was like a brand new thing, that would have been like so good, but I feel like it's just so outdated now. Like, I just don't really get the point. So I'm ready for, if this is going to become that Monsters Inc. land, I'm ready for that to go. That doesn't need to be there. To be fair, it probably doesn't help that I'm not a huge Muppets fan anyway. Like, I don't really like the Muppets at all. So it's just something that's not really special to me. But to be fair, it does actually still get quite a big reaction. Like, there's lots of like laughter and that kind of thing, but it's just not for me. It's not the one. And into Galaxy's Edge we go. Starting to get a little bit grey out there. But Rise of Resistance is just on a 30-minute wait, so we literally can't say no to that. It's actually crazy just how quiet it is over here. I've never seen it like this.
Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Picara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Looks like you.
Commander Paul Danley and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Picara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits.
This ship is now under command of the First Order. All of you, disembark at once and proceed down the corridor for interrogation.
You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Be seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children.
Horizon. Wait! It goes a little further! How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
Do you know, even though I've done that ride like so many times, it's one of my favourite things watching people do it for the first time ever, and just their faces when they're seeing it all for the first time, because you're literally, it's like you are in the movie, like completely, and I don't know how to take like the like cast members, and I don't know where to look, and it's just like the best thing. I love that. Yeah, it was on B mode today, which means that we've had both versions. I'm glad I got to see the original one. I've got to go and get my picture outside Tower of Terror whilst I've got my Tower of Terror ears on. Just has to be done. It's a bit of a moody sky behind Tower of Terror. Oh no, it seems to have cleared a bit. I think it's moving away. But yeah, I wanted to get it before it starts raining, like get a good picture. I love doing it when I'm wearing my full Tower of Terror attire. The grey sky was literally just above Tower of Terror over there, but it seems to have moved on over there right now, like towards Toy Story Land. Yeah, I don't think we have too long till it's storm time. So I guess that just means we have to do Tower of Terror whilst we're at it. I think it's only on a 25-minute wait, so can't say no to that. I think that is one of the biggest things as well about during August, is that if you're coming here, try and get here as early as you can, because it seems to be the afternoons where the storms are happening. And if you're, like today we got here at 12, which is like fine, like we've had quite a few days at Hollywood Studios, but if you're getting here, you know, at 12 o'clock, you've only really got like 2-3 hours ride time before they all start shutting because of the storms, and shows start stopping because of the storms and that kind of thing. So just bear that in mind in August. Definitely try and get here as early as you can, get as much done before the storms start. Because yeah, I don't even know how much I trust this app, to be fair. It does change all the time, but you see there's a storm now, and it's kind of lasting until like 5 o'clock. It's going to be cloudy the rest of the day, but it's only really when there's a thunderstorm that rides start shutting and shows start stopping. How could anybody say no to that? 20 minutes, I've never seen it that low.
Minutes later.
Final ride on Toy Story Mania. We need business. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, that's me! Yay! Look at you! I won, champion! And best in the vehicle. I've got a new favourite ride quote from Toy Story Mania, and it's the one that goes, "I am not your mother, smash those plates!" I shall miss you, Toy Story Land. I can still hear the green soldiers. I've just finished putting together a reel on Instagram that I've done of me jumping from the airport to all the different parks. But it was making me think, when I was like filming the one here at Hollywood Studios, what the actual symbol of Hollywood Studios is, because like obviously you've got like the Tree of Life, you've got the Cinderella's Castle, you've got the EPCOT Ball, but like what actually is it at Hollywood Studios? Because I don't know if it's Tower of Terror or whether it's the Chinese Theatre, like literally no idea. I just don't know which one it would be. So comment down below what you think the symbol of Hollywood Studios is. We're going to go and make our way into Walt Disney Presents. At the minute, you can meet Ariel from the live action, which is pretty cool, and also they have an Inside Out 2 sneak preview. There's also like a little kind of museum in there, which I absolutely love seeing. Oh, it's so nice, that air conditioning. It kind of reminds me in here of that Disney 100 exhibition that they've got going around. We saw it in London, and it was honestly one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. If you love Disney, definitely try and see where the exhibition's going next, because it's so great. But it's the things like this, like seeing the little like concept art for Main Street USA and these little models. Just love it. It's one of these places where you have to literally look everywhere, but this here is Walt's second grade school desk, and you can see it has WD for Walt Disney like sketched into the table. Oh, that is so amazing. And yeah, it literally starts off here, 1915, Walt's boyhood hero, Abraham Lincoln, and then literally you just follow it all the way around, and it like tells a little story as you go around. Things like this, like the inner Disney nerd just comes out. I love it. I love learning about all the like things, and I find out things that I never even knew before, but it's so amazing. Got Mickey Mouse merchandise over there. I love it. Oh my god, the lamp! I want that. And that little alarm clock. That's so cute. Ah, the Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland. The first ever Disney castle. This is so cool as well. As the legend goes, Walt was sitting on a park bench watching his daughters play when he first came up with the first idea for Disneyland. I love that. actually reminds me as well that like one of my absolute favourite series, which is on Disney Plus, is The Imagineering Story, and this kind of is like that same sort of thing. Like it gives me that same excitement. I love learning everything on The Imagineering Story, so definitely give it a watch if you haven't already. And here's Paradise Pier, which is now changed to Pixar Pier over at Disneyland. Love to go into California Screaming or Incredicoaster one day. And actually have some of the real props and costumes from the live action Little Mermaid. Oh wow, this is so amazing. This is the famous Abraham Lincoln animatronic from the New York World Fair in 1964 to 1965. And this just makes me so excited for the New York Walt animatronic that's coming to Disneyland. Look how amazing that looks. This indie jacket here is such a bit of Sean. Sean would absolutely love that. How much is it? 100 for that. I love the shirt, the bag, and the hat as well. Yeah, got the shirt. That bag's actually quite nice, actually. And the little tool. Oh, and they're the ears that you got at Disneyland Paris. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're actually really nice Indiana Jones ears there. Also, just for those of you who are interested, the lightsabers, they're all different ones, but this one here is $44.99 for these ones, but then these ones up here, which are these Mickey lightsabers, I've actually seen quite a lot of these ones. These ones are $24.99, so if you would like a lightsaber whilst you're here, they are the prices that you're looking for. Oh my god, these porgs are so adorable. I love them. Again, it's one of the magnet shoulder things. I absolutely love a porg. This t-shirt is so gorgeous. Part of the statue, the castle behind. It says Walt Disney World. I actually really like that one. Do I have that in my size? No, they only have it in small. That's not going to do it. I'm not a small enough boy for that. Nike have also got a whole collection with Disney with their like caps that they've got. They've got this white one in black. Oh, I like it in this like khaki colour as well. That's so nice. Oh wow, these are like the coolest shop windows ever. They're all like Disney Skyliners. That's so amazing. And the search for the missing Minnie continues. Where is she? Where does she go? Oh, well, Hollywood Studios, you've been like a great time. I've had the best time here, literally. It's such a great park. I know I said it's my favourite park on my last vlogs, and actually, I do think it has changed. This trip, and it's so weird because it changes every time, but this trip, EPCOT has truly had the most special place in my heart. I've just loved EPCOT. But yeah, I feel like Hollywood Studios ticks off a lot for me. I love the thrill rides, and for a Disney park, Hollywood Studios is filled with them. It has some of my favourite rides, but I don't know, on this trip I just feel like it wasn't my favourite, which is weird. But every time I come to Walt Disney World, my favourite park always changes, and I don't know, I feel like that's maybe like my number 2. But towards the end of the series, I'll actually give you my full like breakdown of like what my favourite parks were. But I do love Hollywood Studios. It has got like a special place in my heart. Just this time wasn't my favourite, which there's no real reason why. I can't really even explain it. But we're actually going to go and start making our way back over to our hotel, because I'm not going to lie, I actually feel so rough still. I just think it's, I don't know if it's just a bit of exhaustion or whatever, but I just feel really achy and just ill. My sore throat is really bad as well at the minute, so yeah, I feel like I need to go back, have a few drinks and just chill in the air conditioning. To be fair, I think that's what it is. I think it's the air conditioning that it does make me feel really ill. I always get to this part of the Walt Disney World trip and I just think it's being in the air conditioning, going from like the heat into the air conditioning, that just always does it to me. So I don't know, but let's go and head back. I'll see you when I'm back over there. Oh, do you know, it's so lovely and cool tonight. Absolutely love that. We literally spent majority of the time in our hotel room, but to be fair, you just have to listen to your body on these holidays. I feel so much better now. Like, we've had, what, like 4 or 5 hours just chilling, had a little nap, obviously, as you know, I love one of these naps. But yeah, honestly, it's such a nice evening right now. So what we're going to go and do is go and head over to Springs for the evening, as we obviously love to do. We do love coming to Springs. It's like one of the best. I just love the whole atmosphere over there, and I just love the options for food, and it's just always like such a nice evening. I'm actually wearing today, it says it's Napa Valley, it's a Northern California t-shirt. I got this from Primark in the UK, but I just really love it. At the back of it there's some oranges, and it just reminds me of like Orange Bird and that kind of thing. So I thought I just had to, you know, wear it for a Disney Springs evening. But yeah, it's one of my like favourite t-shirts, like oversized as well, so it's nice and comfy. But yeah, so we're going to go and head over to Springs, and I'm not sure what we're going to do over there, to be honest. Ooh. Not sure what we're going to go and do over there, to be honest. It's probably just going to be nice and chill. I feel like we've actually eaten at most of like the main quick services here. So as much as it'd be easy for us to go and say like, oh, let's go and have like polite pizza, because I could so do that right now. I feel like we're gonna try somewhere new. So I don't know, let's have a little browse. I remember seeing this a while back. This is like a brand new quick services here, and people were loving it. Let's have a look what they do over there. This here is what their menu looks like for eat. They actually do like a bread service as like a shareable, but then they also do these specialty breads, which are like almost like an Indian pizza kind of thing, and then also a build your own bowl where you pick your base, pick your meat, and then your sauce. So that also looks really good. I'm not sure how it works with the quick service, but it looks like a really nice menu actually, and not too badly priced. Oh, that smells so good in here. Right, we're gonna go and place our order first, and then we're gonna go sit down, and they're gonna bring it to us. So this is a really cute cup. I love their little logo. It's a modern Indian. I have to say, we've seen a lot of the pizzas that I walked through, and they look really, really good. Wow, this actually looks so amazing. So here we go, so this is what I've gone for. So this is the chicken tikka curry. You can see there's some like veg in there as well. Quite a lot of chicken, quite a lot of rice. Looks amazing. And then the other curry is the boona. Again, it's the same kind of thing, just a slightly different colour. And then these are the breads that we got. Now these were a snack credit each, these snack credits. One which is a garlic naan and one which is a butter naan. So yeah, they look really good as well. Oh, and then it's the korma as well for a more milder option. It's the korma there, but this looks so amazing. So bon appetit. Right, I'm gonna go straight in with the curry. I'm gonna get some rice. Oh, I like that. Is that pickled cabbage? That's really nice. I'm just gonna get some chicken as well. Right, let's go. Let's try this. It is really tasty. Very tomatoey, which to be fair you expect when it's like a chicken tikka, but oh, it's so nice. I love it. And actually, like this is like, I guess the only place in Disney where you can get something like this. I don't know of anywhere else that does anything like this. It's so tasty. I'm gonna try the butter naan. I might dip it in some sauce. I love doing that, dip it in it into the curry. But here goes. It's so fresh. And actually we did have to wait some time, but I'm glad because it's actually all fresh. Like the curry's fresh, the bread is completely fresh. Like you can tell it's just come out of the oven. That was amazing. Do you know, it's surprisingly more filling than what I thought it was going to be. I've got the garlic naan now. I think this is going to be my favourite one. So let's go and give a little dip and a try. Yeah, if you're going to get one, that's the one, the garlic. Oh, that tastes so good. Do you know, that place there needs so much more credit. We was actually one of maybe like 3 families that were in there, and honestly that was so good. That's easily a 10 out of 10 meal. I just think the issue is nobody really knows where it is. So if you're here at Disney Springs, make sure you go to eat, because honestly it was amazing. Like, if you love Indian food, you are going to love that. It's very, very different to anything else here at Disney Springs, anything that's different to anything else at Walt Disney World. But literally it's right next to the Christmas shop at Disney Springs, and I honestly loved it. It's just so sad how empty it was in there. But yeah, the food literally perfection. It's so fresh and just beautiful, and I honestly love it. I'm so glad we went in there. We always used to love going and getting Daisy a little present, because of course we have to give Daisy a little present whilst we are in Walt Disney World. And I used to have like a really nice pet collection over at the World of Disney, and just spoke to a cast member and they said there's none there, but come to the co-op and see if there's something there, because they do have some like limited edition things. But yeah, this here is their collection that they've got. They've got this little Bruno one. I don't think green is Daisy's colour at all. Yeah, I don't know, none of them really stand out. This is such a cute one here. Official Wilderness Explorer. That's so nice, but again, I don't think it's Daisy's colour. But I just wish they'd done some more. Like, the pet collection was so good, and it's not here anymore. This here is a little dog bed. Last year I had a really nice Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy one. That's gone, but this is a Stitch one. Daisy wouldn't fit in there. It's only for like a little tiny like toy dog kind of thing, but what's that? $59.99. A little Stitch dog bed. Good morning everyone. I actually can't believe that today is our final full day here at Disney, because tomorrow we're actually off to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights, and then after that it's travel home day, which is just so sad. But yeah, today is our final Disney day, and we're actually going to be spending it in two parks. We're going to start off with EPCOT today, because today is the beginning of the Food and Wine Festival, so we're going to have a little look over there. I'm not going to do what I normally do, I don't think, and like properly eat around the world and do every single booth, because we actually did do the drinking around the world. So if you haven't seen that vlog already, that was so fun. I love drinking around the world, so go and check that out. That was a few vlogs ago. But yeah, I feel like we'll try some of the festival food and see what there is to offer. I don't think there's any Eat to the Beat concert today either, which is a bit sad, but you know, we'll go with it. So that's EPCOT. And then after that, we're going to actually go and head over to Magic Kingdom to see Happily Ever After for the final time for the trip, because that's just a bit of a tradition for us, going over and seeing that, because who wouldn't want to see Happily Ever After for the final time of their trip? So that is the plan. This here is my outfit of the day. My t-shirt, I'm literally so in love with it. I've got this 3 Caballeros t-shirt from the Grand Fiesta Tour, and it says, they say we are birds of a feather, and I absolutely love it. Perfect EPCOT tee. Joined the virtual queue again, nice and early, literally at 7 o'clock there, tapping away, and we got another really early one. It was group 4, so that's why we're going to EPCOT so early. I'd say that's one of the only things about doing the virtual queue, is you have to be prepared that you could get a really early boarding group, but I'm not gonna lie, it's so easy. My biggest tip is get on there at 6:55 and start tapping away. And I mean, I know it's mad that you're doing it like 5 minutes before it starts, but I feel like it's the only way to do it, and you get really good boarding groups that way. But yeah, make sure that everybody in your party is there. So me and my mum, we are literally on our phones tapping away at the same time. I feel like my mum's actually won. At first I was getting them each time, but mum's actually been doing it really well the last few times. So yeah, I think we're like 2-3 or something like that. So mum has beat me with that, but definitely get on there nice and early, and that's the way to do it. And then you haven't got to spend any money on lightning lanes or anything like that either. Thank you so much. Oh, and all the Food and Wine Festival 2024 decorations are out. I love that. Got Remy there, the signature mascot of the event, and this year it's presented by Corksicle, and you can actually go and collect your festival passports just from this little booth over here. And I've just gone and got mine for the year, which is very exciting. So the Food and Wine Festival is running from August the 29th until November the 23rd this year, and that means it's gone back to being like pre-COVID times, where the festival is a bit shorter, which is a shame. I used to like it being earlier in August, because we'd be able to come to EPCOT every single day of our trip and go and do Food and Wine Festival things, and you kind of spread it out. This means that on this trip for us, we've only got 1 day of Food and Wine Festival, which is the very first day, August the 29th. So it is a little bit sad that that's happened, but let's go in and get some food. And it's our final time walking through into EPCOT underneath this big airy ball. And I said airy, not hairy. It's an airy ball. Under here, it feels so nice and cool. You get like a constant breeze. Perfect breeze. Place to get caught at EPCOT, underneath the airy ball. And our first stop, getting our priority straight, has to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Right now it's saying that we have a 10-minute wait, so we're just going to wait around here for a little bit. In the passport, they've actually got fun for kids of all ages, and they've got Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, which they're doing throughout the park, which is like a savoury food scavenger hunt around the festival, which looks quite fun. And for a limited time, they've also got Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, which is celebrate the Halloween season by partaking in this special pumpkin scavenger hunt. For details, see a cast member. So not too sure what that is. I feel like that's quite new. And yeah, inside the passport it shows you all the different food options for each of the different food booths around the World Showcase. And it's just opened. Bit of a wait this morning. It won't be too long when we're through. And we're in, walking straight through. Nice quick queue for this one. And I mentioned it in my last vlog, but it's just a little reminder that this is still on a virtual queue. You can either go at 7 AM and try and get a virtual queue, or at 1 PM, or if that fails, you can also get a lightning lane individual pass for it, and you can pay for it. I think today it was $15 each for it. The only good thing about that is that you get to pick your time that you want to go on, so you haven't got to be up ready for a boarding group. You just pick your time, and you can book this in advance as well. We had Iran last time, which was not my vibe, so I'm hoping September, but my gut feeling is it's going to be one way or another. We'll see. Here we go. Please, September. I need it once on this trip.
Hell? Okay, I've walked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you. I think we're jumping back.
Do you really think they deserve to be called heroes? Do you see how they dress?
Yay, we got September. That was so good. So good. It makes such a difference. Like, I really just didn't like Iran. It just wasn't the same. But September is a vibe on that ride. I loved it. I just knew as well that we was destined, we had to get this trip, and we actually got it. We actually got it. That is literally what we needed. That's made my day. I'm done at Epcot now. We got September. Right, we're braving it. We've come into the queue for Living with the Land, which is actually one of my least favourite attractions here at Epcot. I wish I could say that I loved it. It's just one of them ones which I just don't get any joy seeing cucumbers and things like that. But I know it has a special place in a lot of people's hearts, so I'm going to go and do it, but just there's nothing special to me, this one. What is actually really cool though is that they use a lot of the food that they grow inside Living with the Land in Sunshine Seasons, which is over there, and also the Garden Grill. And on we go. Oh, that was a bit of a duck. You know what though, I have to say, this ride is perfect for a little bit of shut-eye, or just to sit back and relax. It goes on for such a long time, and it's dark for the first part, which is so nice. Who knows, it could change my opinion. I might love this ride after today. Who knows? It's actually my favourite part of the ride, this bit. Up there is Garden Grill, and if you look out you might sometimes see Mickey walking across. That would be a dream house. It looks so American, I love it. So cool, it's pineapple that they're using in the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival booth.
Now.
And we're in the little fishy section. Fishy in the window. Oh, there's coffee. It's fun. And there's the famous cucumber. Fun fact, a few years ago, somebody jumped out the boat to get an Epcot cucumber, which is quite fun. These are so weird. They're so long. Oh, and some more cucumber. Can't get enough cucumber. Right, we are done with Living with the Land, and I have to say, it's always for me one of them rides which is you do it once per trip. I think I'm fully done with it now. I'm sorry if I've offended any of you guys, but you know, I just think it's one of them ones that I've done. I know what it's all about, and it just makes me yawn and want to sleep, and I don't know, I feel like it's one of them true classic Epcot attractions though. Like, it's so traditional, and I can't imagine getting rid of it, but yeah, I don't know, I'm done with it. Done with that for my life for now. Right, I definitely think it is time for us to start having some food around Epcot, which is very, very exciting. Now, we're expecting the Food and Wine Festival to be really, really busy. Do definitely expect it. I think today being the first day, it's going to be even more busy than normal, but it is going to be definitely busy. I've even just walked around some of the World Showcase, and the lines are really, really long. Some of the longest I've ever seen, but everyone just wants to try something from each of the booths. So I think our plan is going to be, we're going to start off, I think, in Germany, and I'm not sure what we're going to get in terms of the Food and Wine Festival booths, but we're going to go and get a few of them. Normally my aim would be to try and get something from each booth. I just don't think it's going to be possible today, but we're going to try some things. I'll show you their menus and that kind of thing for the ones that we try. I'm so excited. I love Food and Wine Festival. It's such a great festival here. I think I'd go as far as saying it's my favourite festival that they do. Right, so our first stop is in the Germany pavilion. We're going into Sommerfest, where we are going to go and grab our breakfast. Right, so this isn't actually part of the Food and Wine Festival. You can get this all year round at Epcot, but this is the pretzel bread pudding from Germany, and wow, look at that with all the sauce on top of it as well. This is something that we've wanted for like a breakfast for so long, but because Sommerfest doesn't open until 12 PM, we end up getting something else. Like, we normally go to like Norway and get like a school bread or something like that. So we've wanted this for the longest time, and today we're actually going to be able to go and try it, so I'm so glad. I wonder if it'll be as like the one in Ohana's. First bit of food at Epcot. Can I get some sauce on it as well, because that sauce looks so amazing. Here goes. Oh, that is really nice. Whatever sauce that is on it, like a caramel sauce.
It feels like vanilla custard.
It's like, yeah, like a vanilla-y custard on there. Wow. And it's warm as well. It's served really warm. That is so nice. You could so easily share it as well, to be fair, but... One of the most delicious sweet things that are here at EPCOT. I'm so glad we managed to try it. We've literally been trying for years for this. That was one of the most yummy, delicious little sweet treats that I've had at EPCOT. That was honestly so good. I really enjoyed that. It was like a very traditional bread pudding, like almost like how we'd have it in England, but with a little bits of pretzel and that caramel sauce. Literally so amazing. I loved every single bite of that. That was amazing. Right, we're going to carry on around the World Showcase. It's getting a little bit windy. There's Spain over there. We don't normally get anything from Spain because, fun fact, a few years ago, Jack had like an allergic reaction in the Spain pavilion, and we haven't gone there since. And we don't actually know what it was that caused it. It was really strange. But yeah, in the Spain pavilion, they've got the Spanish charcuterie and paella as well. And you can see that they are on the Disney dining plan as well, so that's what that sign means there. So you can actually get these as a snack credit. And I love that with EPCOT, you've got these little tables that are set up here, so you've got to do a lot of standing up eating for EPCOT. But there's enough tables around, to be fair. It's not that busy. Oh, let's see what's in Italy. I love these menus here because they've actually got pictures of the food, but you've got Italian-style nachos, which actually looks really good. This polpatine Tuscany, which is meatballs, focaccia. Oh, focaccia is so good. And a pomodoro sauce, that looks really nice. And also a vanilla cheesecake for something a bit sweet. So I feel like Italy looks like a good one. And I do just want to point out as well, obviously these are the prices. Now these are quite expensive considering these are just like little tasters. You don't get a lot of food with them. So I think in a way it depends. This is actually a good use of a snack credit because this is really expensive. But actually it's a very small portion, which you'll see in a second. Wow, this actually looks so good. So we've actually got 4 meatballs. The photo only shows 3. That means we get 1 meatball each because what we do is we end up sharing between us. We've got the focaccia bread, which looks really nice, and also the pomodoro sauce, which will taste amazing, especially when dipping in the meatballs in that. I imagine that's going to be great. So let's go and give this a try. Right, so we're going to go and start off with the meatball. I'm going to go and dip it in the sauce. Oh, I love pomodoro sauce like that. Oh, yeah, that is so tasty. It's literally beginning to rain as well, so I'm going to be quick. Right, and then next up is the bread. I don't know, we're having to rush this because it's raining, but you know. Honestly, I love focaccia bread so much, and that is so fresh as well. Sometimes with the Food and Wine Festival, the food's like sitting out for a little bit because there's such a big rush of people, but you can tell this has just been done. And with Food and Wine, it's so hit and miss. Sometimes you get brand new fresh food, sometimes it has been sitting there. But that today was so good. Italy had literally no queue whatsoever though, which is a bit concerning. I don't know why it has no queue, because I've gone through like Mexico and China, and there's been so many people over there, but honestly, that food was so good. I love just that, having little nibbly bits around the world. It's always the best. This here is the Eat to the Beat concert. All the different artists that are performing at the American Gardens Theatre. You can see it starts August the 30th is the Fray. We've got some good ones, some returning ones, and some new ones this year. I remember last year we saw Joey Fatone and Friends, which was really cool. And yeah, the show times are 5:30, 6:45 and 8 at the American Gardens Theatre. Over here is all the merch for the event. This is their spirit jersey for it. International Food and Wine Festival 2024. It's this purple spirit jersey with Figment as a little chef. I like that. That's $79.99. Oh, and I love this year's pin badge. It's quite a big one. But again, it's Figment, Food and Wine Festival. Oh, it has the little spaceship Earth up there. That is so nice. I really like that pin badge. $17.99. Oh, I don't know, I might have to get it. I think I got a Food and Wine Festival one last year and it was so good. So I feel like I might have to get another one. Oh, and the shirt is so cool this year as well. Again, lots of figments on there. Really loud. I love it. A little Chef Mickey as well. Oh, I love that. $34.99, not too bad. I want a little Chef Mickey. And then this is the year's Loungefly bag. $88. But again, I love it. I love their design they've gone for this year. Oh, there's some different pins in here as well. Got a Mickey one, and also this mini one here. Step up to the plate. I really like them. for this year's event, you definitely have to like a bit of purple for the merch. There's so much purple there, literally that's the whole like theme. I'm sure it was the same last year as well. I think purple is the colour for it. It just feels like this year there's so many booths so close together. Got another festival market there where you can go and get some merch. And Greece. Here's the menu at Greece. This isn't a new booth, but they have really nice things on here. Oh, I like the look of the lamb gyros, which looks really good. And also this spanakopita. I have no idea how you say that, but that looks so good, that.
All right, everyone, clap your hands together, please. Here we go.
Right, so here is the lamb gyro, and it looks like it's quite decent. It's actually really cold. I was expecting it to be a bit warmer, but we'll give it a try. You can see there's lots of like salad and lettuce and that kind of thing. So I'm excited to see what it's like. This is actually my first time eating at the Greece stall. Never ever done it before. I think it's gonna be a mess. It's really hard to share this one as well. So I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna go and tuck in. You know, the main taste is the tzatziki, and the taste that comes from like the tomatoes and the onions and that kind of thing. It's nice, but it'd be better if it was warmer. I think that's what it's missing, it's missing that heat. It's not my favourite. We've actually been trying to get back onto Remy's Ratatouille Adventure again, because we've only done that on our first day here at Epcot, and it just seems to be closing all the time. It's been shut like all morning, and we keep looking on the app, but it's still not there. So I suppose that means we just carry on around the world. We're just going to go and have a little bit of a break from our eating around the world. So we're going to go into Beauty and the Beast sing-along, which is in 2 minutes the next show. That was literally so fun. I love just singing along to all the like Beauty and the Beast songs, and it tells like the story in a different way. It's like the true story of Beauty and the Beast, and it's really fun. So definitely go into the France Pavilion Master at Epcot and give that a try. But I have to say, right, that last Greek snack is really giving me like dog food vibes, and it's left this really horrible taste in my mouth. So I feel like I need something sweet. So I'm gonna carry on looking. I feel like my next snack needs to be a sweet one. Just heading now into the United Kingdom. They actually haven't got any food booths for this festival this year, so you're just kind of stuck with, you know, your Yorkshire County fish and chips. A few years back, they done like the nicest like Bailey's cake in an Ireland booth, and that's no longer here, but that was like one of the best snacks. I used to love that so much, with like the custard on top. Oh, that was so good. I do miss them days. I feel like Hawaii is going to satisfy my sweet craving that I need. This was introduced in 2011, this booth, and they've got slow roasted pork slider, Hawaiian rice bowl, or the passion fruit cheesecake. I feel like this one looks so, oh, it's got toasted macadamia nuts on it as well. This looks like a bit of me. That's $5, and it's a snack credit, so I feel like that's going to be so good. Yeah, I love a bit of passion fruit. Let's go for that. Right, so this here is our little passion fruit cheesecake, and it is a very, very little one. This was from Hawaii, obviously, and it looks amazing. It looks like a little egg, but yeah, I can't wait to give it a little try. And actually on this one, we got a cheese stamp, and this is from Emil's Fromage Montage menu. And basically, if you go and get 5 stamps, you get a little prize, and you can redeem that from the festival treat. We're not going to end up doing all 5, but what's nice about this is actually, even if you're not a cheese lover, there are lots of sweet snacks like cheesecakes, they're included. So like for me, I don't really like cheese, like I'd never eat like warm raclette or anything like that, but there's plenty of cheesecakes and other things on there that are quite sweet that you can try, and you can start ticking off and getting your cheese stamps for the festival. And Emil's Fromage Montage lasts the whole event, so all the way through till November the 23rd, so you've basically got the whole festival. As long as you're keeping that passport, you can go and get as many stamps as you want. Right, I've got the cheesecake on the spoon. I think it's going to be really good. Let's give it a try. I love anything that's passion fruit. It's nice. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. The passion fruit sauce that's on it, that is really tasty. I thought as well it'd have like a biscuity base, but I don't think it does. It's mostly just like the topping of a cheesecake. But, oh, and the nuts are nice as well. The little crunch the nuts give it makes it really good. I really liked it. It's one of the cheaper snacks. I think it's a good one. It isn't very big. I think it's, yeah, a single portion really, but still we managed to share it, and it was tasty. So far I haven't given ratings. I'm not sure how many more things we're actually going to go and get, but I'd say Italy was like a good 8 out of 10. Greece, that is my worst one. That gets like a 3 out of 10. I really didn't like that. And then that cake, I'd say gets a 7 out of 10, I'd say. Yeah, that's what I'd give so far. But that is just one thing that I love about this festival, is you can literally go and try out so many different foods that you've never even like tried before. And the thing is, like, yes, it's an expensive day and you're guaranteed you're not going to like every single thing that you try, but it's just so nice to go around the different countries, go around the different booths and just giving things a try, and that's what it's all about. Just popped into Creations. They've actually got a more minimal food and wine festival, not like bright purple like the rest of them. That's what it looks like at the front, nice and minimal, and then at the back you've got EPCOT Food and Wine Festival 2024 with a really nice design there. This is such a nice mug too, a little like soup mug. Get a little spoon with it. Oh, I really like that. My only worry about this one is I reckon the inside melts off a little bit when you've got tea in there or soup or whatever you was going to have. But I like that it comes with a spoon. I've actually been needing something like this recently. Like the amount of like times we have like Prosecco or something, I can't, obviously haven't got a thing to pop the cork back in. But this is so nice with the little spaceship earth at the top. Definitely something different. And these are the festival ears. I actually love them. Figment, again with that purple theme. But they're so nice. It's that time of the day where we need a pit stop in Club Call. Just a cup of Minute Maid Joy was all that was needed just then. I feel fully refreshed. Quenched my thirst. Right, I think it's time for us to go and leave Epcot. We've had such a nice day here. Honestly, Food and Wine Festival is so nice. When Epcot's got a festival, it just feels so much better. Like, I don't know, I feel like Epcot's felt really dead. I've not been to Epcot for years without there being a festival, and the last kind of week with there being no Food and Wine Festival just felt really, really weird. But now it's here, the atmosphere is fully back here at Epcot. Epcot is truly a festival park, and especially where there's like no test track or anything like that. Like, I feel like you need a festival. Like, it really does add to what your Epcot experience will be. So I really liked it. Obviously today we only tried 3 of the food booths, and to be fair, they were all really, really busy, but that's a good sign, to be fair, and they actually do move really, really quickly. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. If you're coming to Epcot anytime soon, definitely go and make sure that you're going to Food and Wine Festival, because it is just so great. Honestly, I just love all of the food that there is here. It is all so, so good, and I just love the whole vibe and the atmosphere and everything. But yeah, we're gonna go and leave Epcot for the last time for this trip, and Epcot, you have been so great. I've loved every second. It's been so great seeing Epcot as well without any like refurbishments or anything like that. Epcot just feels so complete and ready now. It's so great. And it is weird because actually yesterday when I left Hollywood Studios, I feel like I didn't feel like the emotional attachment, but Epcot, I get that. Epcot makes me feel so like emotional. I love it. I love everything about this park so much, and it's really grown on me, especially this trip. Last shot of me and Spaceship Earth. I'm gonna miss it. I'll be back to Spaceship Earth before you know it. Oh no. There we go. And just like that, we are back in the Magic Kingdom for our very final evening here, which is so exciting. Oh, there's lots of cheering going on over here. Yeah, we're here for our very final evening, which is very exciting. Our plan is we're here to really go and watch Happily Ever After, hopefully a bit further back so we can see all the projections down Main Street, which I always love to do. It is like tradition for us to come to Magic Kingdom and do the fireworks on our very final evening, because it's just so special. Like, the fireworks are one of my favourite things about Magic Kingdom. We're also getting a few rides. I'm expecting the crowds to be really low actually, because most people seem to be at the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. So the plan is we're going to literally just have the best time here. We've only got a few hours before the fireworks start, so let's go and enjoy our evening. And just to show how quiet it is in the Magic Kingdom, you can actually still get a Tron virtual queue. There we go, and we are group 165, so there we go. It's on 121 at the minute, so it's going to be quite late, but it means we might get an evening ride on Tron. We've just come up to the railroad just to soak in the views of Magic Kingdom and Main Street USA from up here. One of my absolute favourite views, and something I only discovered quite recently. And I can't quite comprehend that this is actually going to be our very final time walking down the middle of Main Street USA this way towards the castle. There is no feeling that's quite like it. I'm going to miss this so much. But with that being said, I have to say, I am literally so exhausted. Like, I'm so shattered. Like, I actually feel like I've walked my feet off so much this trip. We've actually had it a lot easier than we've done trips before. Normally we're like on the go, like from park opening, park close. We've actually had this as quite chill, quite relaxed. But yeah, it feels like we've had a nice long 2 weeks here. But I'm gonna miss, this is the park that I'm gonna miss the most, like easily. Just having a little browse in the crystal art shop, and it's actually one of my favourite things to watch. I could watch this all day. I love all these Halloweeny crystals as well. $25, that's so cute. I love that one. A little Frankenstein holding his little trick-or-treat pumpkin. I love that. I mean, it's still talking silly money, but this carousel here, $700. That is so gorgeous. That is like the most perfect little decoration. I feel like this is our last opportunity as well to get as much merch as we want to get as well, because I feel like at the minute I've got a lot of pin badges, but I need some more. I need to get some more things. But I've actually looked at t-shirts, and there's literally hardly any that I'm really feeling that I want right now. Yeah, we're gonna go and take a little browse in the Emporium at some point. We did look for Mickey's Not So Scary, but I need to look at the other stuff as well. This is one of my favourite shops here at Walt Disney World. And as you walk down Main Street on the left-hand side, there is the famous Magic Kingdom casting door here. Please let me in. Oh, I just got my picture outside the casting door. Literally, a dream would be to be a cast member one day. Literally a dream. And they actually have them cast member doors, literally like all the different like Magic Kingdom parks around the world. There's actually one at Disneyland Paris that I need to get my picture in front of as well. Now I've started, I need to get the collection. And there's just no better place than to soak up the Main Street USA vibes with this fountain in front of you, chilling in the sunshine, and just people watching. Literally, I could just people watch all day here in the Magic Kingdom, just standing here. This here is the life. And who can say no to this? 20 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain, the best mountain here at the Magic Kingdom right now. This is the wildest ride in the wilderness. That ride will always have the most special place in my heart. That was honestly such a great ride. I absolutely love it. They do need that like dynamite explosion scene at the end, but other than that, literally so fun. And actually what I haven't mentioned in these vlogs is actually the next time I come to Magic Kingdom, this here could look entirely different, because this here is set to become a Cars Land themed attraction, and I'm very excited for it. It's going to be really, really good, but it does mean that the Magic Kingdom are getting rid of all of this area here. So you've got Tom Sawyer's Island, the Liberty Bell boat which goes around, like all of that is going to end up going, which is so sad considering that is like an original Walt Disney attraction. But you know, Cars Land will be good. We're Pecos billing again tonight, and I've got the chicken nachos. No idea what the sauce is on top. Maybe it's like a cheesy sauce or something. No idea, but that's what I've got. Comes with a little side salad again, and I've also got a strawberry limeade slush, which wasn't on the menu last time, but I love a good slushy whilst I'm here at Disney. So there we go. Perfect it looks this evening. Honestly, it's the most perfect temperature as well. It's not even that hot anymore, not even sweaty. The carousel just over there going round, all the lights. I am such a Disney parks at night kind of guy. I absolutely love Disney parks at night, and I don't know, it just feels really special. Like being here, our last evening in Magic Kingdom, and it's like the most beautiful evening ever. I love it. How could we say no to a nighttime ride on the teacups? Just had to go and do it, obviously. So excited. Right, are we feeling fast? Yeah. It's gonna be a fast one. No other way to do the teacups. Faster. Right, we have our view for the fireworks tonight. We're about halfway up Main Street, but I just love it because you actually get all the projections over here and also over there, which would be great to see. I've only ever seen it once, so it'd be nice to see it again from this point. And as much as having like a nice close castle view is my favourite view, being this far back is a whole different experience, and I do love that you get like two different experiences. So definitely try to see Happily Ever After at least twice, one close to the castle and one further back on Main Street, because the projections are just so beautiful. So amazing seeing Happily Ever After. That was so good. I love seeing it for the last time. Honestly, if that show ever goes, I would honestly be heartbroken. Like, I honestly love it so much. But we are now leaving Magic Kingdom for the very, very final time, which is literally so sad. But yeah, to be fair, that wasn't a very magical firework viewing experience because people are just so rude. When it comes to like putting children on shoulders, it's fair enough at being a small child, but when it's like a big grown-up child, it's really, really frustrating when that happens and people just being rude and stuff. But that's the thing when you come and stand a bit further back. But we're going to go and say goodbye to the castle. Right, I'm going to take my little final look. I can't see it. It's gone around the corner already. So sad. But I will see it again real soon, and I feel like I need to see some new castles as well. That would be very exciting, so definitely stay tuned on the channel because I feel like we have some new castles coming up. But that was so great. We literally had the best time watching Happily Ever After just then. Honestly, I love that show. If they ever do anything to that show, I would be heartbroken. I honestly loved it. But we had a great time over at Magic Kingdom this evening. It was so great. The whole fireworks situation was a lot of chaos, and you have to expect that if you're towards the back. I think the issue is when people put their children on their shoulders, and it's fine when it's like a little child. But today there seems to be loads of like older children on shoulders, and it was just absolute craziness. And people just become really rude and irritated at that point. Everyone's tired, so it was a bit of a frustrating experience there. That's the only thing I don't like about being towards the back. Right, we are back from our evening at Magic Kingdom and we had the best time over there. I loved getting back on all of our favourite rides and also seeing Happily Ever After from the back. That was really, really good. But I actually can't believe that this is our last full day at Disney vlog, because the next one that you see is actually going to be very, very different. Tomorrow is actually my birthday and I went and got my little birthday badge from the reception, which is really exciting. It says my name on it too. Very, very cute. I love it. So we're actually heading for my birthday to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights, which is very, very exciting. So the next vlog you see will be a Halloween Horror Nights vlog. I've never done Halloween Horror Nights before, so it's going to be my first impressions of it, and it's just going to be really, really good. Like, honestly, anything like Halloween-y, I absolutely love, and Halloween Horror Nights is totally my vibe, so I can't wait to get over there and to show you what Halloween Horror Nights has to offer, and also just to be at Universal, because Universal is such a great park and I've never actually vlogged it before, so it would be great to spend a night over at Universal, which would be amazing. But yeah, that is all for today, so thank you so much for joining me, and if you're still here at this point, then a big thank you to you. But if you haven't already, then make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button, because it would mean absolutely the world to me. And also make sure you're going and checking out my Instagram, Journeys with Sam, because over there I also post lots of stories and lots of content over there, so I don't want you to go and miss out on anything, so make sure you're subscribing and following me over there. But thank you so much for watching. Honestly, it means the world to me, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye guys.